Okay, so hello, my name is Rob, otherwise known as Hughes5, and it is 20 past 3 and I'm just about to go to bed, hence why I look the way I do. And you probably can't hear this, but there's actually a helicopter flying outside right now, and I assume it's a police helicopter. And I haven't actually heard a police helicopter out this late in a really long time. So clearly something is going on. Oh well, I'm actually gonna go to bed, so I'll talk to you in the morning. Right, so it is 5 to 8 and I'm only now knocking on the camera, and only now I am rendering today's gaming video. And about, I don't know, 2 hours ago maybe? I don't know, I think it was about 2 hours ago. No, it was less than 2 hours ago. It was a little over an hour ago. My grandfather was leaving the house. And I was listening to music at the time because I was in the middle of making something for the video. Because when making visual graphics, I normally have music going on in the background, just so I don't sit here in complete and utter silence. And I was actually making this visual graphic, try and see how I use it in the video. Basically, he left in a... He got annoyed at me because, like I said, I was making that visual graphic while listening to music. I didn't hear him call my name. Now, I heard knocking because he said that he even knocked on my door. I heard the knocking, except I didn't know it was my door. I thought it was the ladder getting knocked on the wall or something. I didn't think it was my door. He left the house being annoyed, muttering to himself that Dan boy is asleep again, and he didn't hear me shout. He didn't hear me calling him. I wasn't asleep. I was making the graphic. I was listening to music. But now I've got an annoyed grandfather because he thought I was asleep. Because for some strange reason, he literally thinks I spend all of my time sleeping. He thinks that I don't get out of bed until like late afternoon, and even then he thinks I like fall asleep as soon as I get home, which isn't true. Fair enough, I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot throughout the day. My life is not exciting. I don't do much. Fair enough, I could probably get out, but today it was raining, then snowing, then hailing, then snowing, then raining, and so on and so forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's why I didn't go outside. So I just did things on the computer. I went on the bike because I've got a bike downstairs. I spent half an hour on that, but even then he doesn't believe me about that fact, but I do. I was lifting my weights because I've got them behind me under my bed that I pull out daily. But he just doesn't believe me. And I can see why, considering I have no evidence. I have no evidence of me doing any of those things. He's just got to take my word. But he thinks I'm a liar anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to give this half an hour, and then I'm going to get on TeamSpeak, and hopefully it renders out before then, because I don't want my... I don't like playing games while rendering because it'll slow it down. Like I'll play games while uploading a video, even though that it might lag me, but it's not as bad as while rendering. Plus the rendering will take even longer if I do that. Right, okay, so I'm currently trying to figure out how to make where in the moving world. So I'm trying to figure out how to increase the size of Archimedes ships, but it's under moving world, or moving world instead of the Archimedes ships. I found where it is in the Archimedes ships, but I also have to try and find it in Moving World. But I gave up on it and made myself some nachos. And I normally get nachos like every Saturday from my grandmother. I normally get them every Saturday from my grandmother, but I decided to make myself. Yeah, sure, why not? I decided to do myself some, but they're not as good as hers. So what I did is smother them in cheese as well as added seasonings to them, such as pepper, chili, and blah blah blah, to add a bit of spice to it that my grandmother normally has. And they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not as good, but they're still not bad. Alright, well, looking at time, I feel like it is time to say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in another video.